trash. You're a trashy friend, Jemiah. Tell me about this trash. Tell me about this trash, please. What is this? Who are you in a relationship with? It's everybody. Am I the trash? Am I attracting this? I mean, am I not seeing something right? What am I doing? I'm always stuck in these relationships where, yeah, everything's dying around me. I feel like I'm stuck. I'm just sitting here slowly dying. What's going on here? Did you feel like I used to be good at reading people. You could call it discernment. Is the act really that good? Not happening. With the lake in reverse. What happens here for somebody is you wind up, this could even be a roommate, right? Where you could live on a beautiful piece of land. I just don't want to be here by myself. I mean, I don't necessarily need a relationship, some kind of partnership, equal. We see things the same, which would just be the cleaning, you know what I mean? Straightening, well, I guess it would be the land and stuff like that. And I feel like there is somebody there. You didn't see this person for who they really were. I mean, you could be blind. Somebody could be blind. But there's a man that likes to sit, or a woman, they like to sit outside and watch the sun come up. Oh, wow. This is evil. This particular thing that I'm picking up on, there's a blind person. It's hard for me to tell the gender, and I'm not sure. It could just be that they're older, they're blind, and they don't take care of themselves, and it's just hard for me to see with this, whether that's irrelevant. Maybe. I'm not sure yet. Do they drive you somewhere? This feels like a home health care. I mean, how do you know if you're blind? You can't even look at their documentation. This person has no family left. I feel like they're trying to take your home. And I also feel that they're trying, oh my God, they're trying to duplicate the lake or the feeling that you had sitting outside. They're going to move you from this house. This is a family home that's been passed down. And put you somewhere else and have you think that you're actually sitting outside of your house while they take your house over. Dust? Did you feel dust? You can feel dust. I don't know if you went along with your fingers on certain things. They only dusted where your hands go. Deploy. Confetti rainbow in the reverse too. This, that confetti rainbow shit to me is a gay thing. And I feel like you're not gay. This could be a transgender that's been taking care of you, so to speak. You feel constricted. This is coming out of my skin though. Normally you don't feel like this. This is a gift of yours though. If you feel your body tightening up, it's that somebody is trying to restrict you or constrict you. Alright, because you can't see, this is another sense. Yeah, if this is a trial run for this, I would say no. This isn't a good fit. Friendly game. They were thinking about actually hunting you. Somebody has a heart though with this. I'm not sure why they're doing it. They could be threatened by some people. But there's somebody here who actually saw this as a good opportunity. They're trying to find a way to do this without getting involved with this other shit. Whatever this is, I'm not sure there is any kind of thing on the other side. I think you made yourself believe that. This feels like, okay, I'm a transgender. There's some kind of war going on, right? And I have adversary, whatever that is. I don't feel like you do. I think this was you or the universe knowing that you didn't, Paula, that you didn't want anything to do with whatever the other thing was, right? So the universe was like, well, here, we're going to lead you here. This will be a great situation for you to just kind of be away from the world. Because I think you're aware of the attacks and just the fight that's going on. It's time to grow up. Yeah, I think the people in the neighborhood like you too. Yeah, this is kind of cool. One person's loss, right? Another person's gain with the King of Swords. I think that they feel protected when you're there for some reason. I like it. I'm gonna leave it at that. It's the way that you look at shit. Exactly. It was bad for one person or many people because of their intention, but when your intentions are different, the situation can change. Tell me something else, please. Rumor. Oh, the runner's now the chaser. Let's find out what the running is, what they're running from, what they run into. I wanna run to you. I wanna run to you. Knowledge. I know now, huh? Bahamadia. It could be the Bahamas. What is it that they have knowledge on? Create a collage. Gather photos. Gather photos and illustrations that invoke the senses you feel. What were the senses that somebody felt? Could it have been somebody actually saw a picture of you? I mean, not an edited one, but an actual picture of you. A bunch of them. This could even be pictures of you and them. They're showing me pictures of a couple holding hands, so you could definitely be the recipient of the experiment of separating certain couples and placing them in different situations, even turning them against each other in some situations. I feel like there are some people who, oh, they don't know yet. He's very, very, very smart, this man. I feel he could be disappointed, or some people are going to be disappointed because you're not gone. He's disappointed in the world at how many people all over the world were involved with this. That this guy, I also feel a world being shooken up. I'm angry that I was told they were gone. It could have even been pictures of funerals and stuff. Like, look, you don't remember. How do you not remember? You know what this reminds me of? Pulling a man out of a coma and saying that you were in a car accident. So here's it, that you died even. Okay, that's where we're at. Oh my God. I don't think he believed it. I think that people, you know why he didn't believe it? There was forced evidence. He knows, he's smart enough to know, and let's say that they put him and forced him in a coma, all right? Well, let's just say whatever it was, whether it was an accident and you didn't die and some EMTs took you and then created evidence because somebody else wanted you and they thought, how about this? Now that there's all these clones and similars, I'll take them far away and then I'll do the same thing to them. It's this weird thing of recreating the vow, right? Now, whether it was an actual accident or whether he was put in a coma, placed in a hospital, and then now he wakes up and then there's all this stuff around him, right? He knows enough about the world to know the way the world is now that I'm probably not, if you're forcing, I couldn't get answers if I went and knocked on people's doors about certain shit. This seems like that kind of shit. Now you want to bring me all kinds of shit I'm not even asking for? I don't believe you. Look, I don't believe it. There's injuries too that are suspect to him. He's looking at photos of the crash, supposedly. He's putting two and two together. It doesn't look like a car I would drive one. Yeah. What was it? They said it was snowing out or whatever, then it's like, well, where do I live? How often does it snow there? It was impulsive, and it was, yeah, done way too quickly and sloppily. Regularly. I don't regularly, not change my tires. They could have said even that it was a pothole, and I don't speed regularly. I don't drink like that. Whatever it was, it just seems real. I think you're lying. Yeah, look, I'm done. I think you're lying. Tell me about the woman. Doctor, do you feel like this was a forced separation? Hell. He's been going through hell. Oh, if they put him in a forced coma, I feel like somebody saw what hell was like, though. J-E. W-P. Do you hate when these cards stick together? J-N-S-N. Jones. J-W-N-S. They could use that terminology, or it was weird that an investigator or a detective or whoever this guy was, they used that terminology. This could be Philly. 666. I like it only because I know the truth is coming out. Alright, now that was the woman I said. So this could be a Jen, a Jessica. Alright, tell me. This is the light of someone's life, is what I feel. This is, I mean, my family loved them. My actual family. This was my family, though. I'll tell you what, there could just be one or two kids, or you, or... This is everything I ever wished for. I am completely infatuated with my wife, my husband, and the family and the community. I feel like you guys got judged for this shit. Yeah, loving woman. Look at this shit. No, nobody will ever love me the way that this woman will. And I'm not sure if they tried. You know what they do? When did this start? When did this removing the wife or the girl, the woman, and replacing, now you have these catty broads in the neighborhood going, hey, listen, let's do this. Let's force so-and-so into a coma, and then we'll show up as someone. Don't you remember we were dating and you were getting a divorce anyway, and you guys were arguing in the car? I can't believe that this is what some of you fucking bitches are doing. First off, he doesn't drink and drive. Or they could have even lied and said that the wife, I'll tell you what, here's a way that you could turn him against the wife too, and not have him miss her, is setting up evidence to make it look like the wife drank and you know what I mean, was drinking and driving, and that she was responsible. Like, this shit is ridiculous. You start asking questions, you start asking questions, and alright, and somebody will go, I think now the machine will start going up, the blood pressure, or they'll do it on intentionally somehow. Now they're going to try and find ways to rig the machines so that they can say, maybe we should stop for now, and then you just wind up stuck and shit like that. I mean, it could even be that the two of you look at life differently. You're a threat, and whatever this is, that you look at life differently than most people. Yeah. That's what you do. If some of you men, or even some of you women, I don't know, I feel it's more targeted towards men and to take women away from them, especially if you already are aware of the shit with the world that I'm exposing with the gay thing and intervening, and people just don't like attractive couples being together, and they never really have. If you got back with someone even, or started talking to somebody, and they're trying to separate you again, but let's say that you wake up somewhere and they say, you were in an accident and you were in a coma. I can't believe you woke up, because you're too strong and you're meant to be seen, or you're meant to be somewhere with somebody, and you keep waking up. There's somebody that keeps waking up. They keep trying to put him out, and he keeps waking up. Ask questions. Don't let them tell you anything. Ask questions. Look them in their fucking eyeballs when they're answering. And then you're going to say, I don't feel like I was just in a coma. And I don't feel like what you're telling me is true. And you just leave it at that. And you're going to know by their reaction. They're going to be uncomfortable. And they're going to say, well, I mean, I don't know what you want me to... What's the plaintiff? Is this also... Are they doing this to people? There could be people who were supposed to show up for court. Oh, people are going to use this to get themselves out of trouble, too. Yo, what's that thing, man, that you were doing where you can create documents and shit like that to say that somebody was in because somebody didn't show up for court and shit? They were afraid. It's just, can we just, as people, can we just accept the punishment for whatever we've done? Can we please just take accountability for everything? I think when we hear taking accountability, people always put it towards a certain category, whatever that is. But yet, at that very moment, what you're doing and trying to cover up, this is a lack of accountability. When you try to cover things up, it clearly stems from a lack of accountability for some shit. Can we please... Can we stop trying to create mirages and let's just see shit for what it really is? There's also a sense of awakening. People use certain terms, and here's the term. When you awaken, you see things for what they really are, and you wish you could go back to sleep. It's forcing that narrative to now. Well, let's make it go back to what it was when we were all asleep, which is lies, deceit, betrayal, backstabbing, manipulating, forging, steal. You know what I mean? That's where some of you are comfortable. You need a healthy balance of criminality. You really do. This just feels like I don't want to accept the fact that I keep making the same mistake over again. And I become addicted to covering up. That's what this is. There's a place for you somewhere. Forced separation. Yep, another one. Bye.